And some morning medical news to get to. Pope Francis has pneumonia in both lungs. The Vatican releasing the health update after the Pope underwent a scan yesterday. He's still in the hospital in Rome. The Vatican says the Pope faces a complex clinical situation, but shares that he is in good spirits. And Iowa's governor wants lawmakers to overhaul rural medical care. Her proposal would boost funding to keep delivery units open and encourage hospitals to work together. The plan doubles student loan relief to attract new doctors and puts $150 million federal dollars toward more medical residency slots across the state. A better diet could be your ticket to better sleep. Millions of Americans are lying awake at night. The National Institutes of Health says up to 70 million face sleep disorders, with a third of adults not getting enough rest. But a new book suggests the answer could be on your plate. Eat Better, Sleep Better recommends loading up on fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and nuts, especially walnuts and pistachios. The recipe for better rest also includes seafood and whole grains, while keeping your dinner portions small.
It's a vicious cycle or a healthful cycle, depending on how you look at it, right? So how you sleep at night influences what you choose to eat during the day, the next day. When we have poor sleep at night, we often tend to gravitate over more snack type foods, less healthy
Muffins,
foods.
definitely muffins for me.
Higher fat, higher sugar, typically, right? And those types of foods tend to lead to poor sleep at night.
Another tip is looking for foods high in tryptophan. That includes turkey, which is why people may get better sleep on Thanksgiving. British researchers are turning to a famous site in London to gather ammunition in the fight against Alzheimer's. They're hoping by studying the brains of the city's renowned black cab drivers, they can learn more about how to prevent the disease. Chapman Bell shares the story.
Weaving through the streets of London, black cabs and their drivers help make up the fabric of the city.
I love my job, 25 years, and I still love it. Very proud of it.
Scientists now believe these world-renowned drivers could deliver more than a pleasant journey. To get behind the wheel of one of these famous taxis, drivers must first pass an exam called the Knowledge.
Turnpike Lane Station.
Spending years memorizing hundreds of routes around more than 26,000 streets in the capital.
We will beat a sat-nav, hands down.
By shunning sat-navs and other navigational tools and relying only on brain power and memory, researchers say cabbies may be getting a profound health benefit.
What scientists have found is that the longer they've been working, the larger the posterior hippocampus becomes. But unfortunately in Alzheimer's disease, that bit of the brain actually is one of the first to start getting smaller and smaller.
Experts say that area of the brain is responsible for memory and navigation.
So it may be that the kind of skills these taxi drivers build offset them against Alzheimer's disease. If we can learn from the taxi drivers how they do this, we might be able to find ways to improve people's brain function and avoid the burden of Alzheimer's disease in the future.
The cabbie's contribution giving hope to those suffering.
The Taxi Brains project, headed up by University College London, is part of an ongoing study analyzing brain scans of cab drivers to gather more research that could help scientists better understand the disease.